Have you noticed that you've been waking up with stiff knees, struggling just to move around without pain? If you're 40 and above, I just want you to know that it's not just about aging. It's your body literally asking for help. And my duty, I'm here to help you, to show you how to fix it naturally. Because let's be honest, you were not meant to wake up feeling broken. If you are new here, I'm Coach The King. I help people who are 40 and above lose weight, get fit, recover their body, and feel good again, especially if you're a beginner. So smash that subscribe button for tips that work for your age. And also, I have a free guide, how to lose weight 40 and above. I'll keep the link on the comment section. Download yours now and have fun. Let's go back to the video. I want you to remember and recall those days when you used to walk pain-free. You know, you are playing around with your brothers or with your sisters, with your relatives, with your friends in school. Just, you felt like you could even fly, jumping here and there. It was just normal. Now every step feels tight. Everything is a struggle. You make a move, it feels like it's not right. Your knees are about to give up. And all of a sudden, you're just becoming very heavy. And the easiest thing to do is just to say, oh, I'm getting old. It's life happening, so it was meant to be. That's very easy, that's very tempting, but it leads to more chaos. So let me tell you, why is it happening in the first place? Is it true that it's just because you are aging? Of course, aging is part of it, but that's not the whole story. And by the end of this video, you will understand why it's happening to you, and how to navigate through it, and even how to reverse it. That's why we are here. So apart from the fact that you are getting old, what's really causing this? If you even want to list the things that are causing this, aging will be even last in the list. Because you see people who are 70 years old, people who are 80 years old, they are moving up and down without any issues. You know, they are very active, 50, 40. They are as active as people who are 20 years old, 25 years old. So it's not about age. The first thing to blame is inactivity and poor movement patterns. And when we talk of inactivities, it does not mean that you stop being active or stop moving 2 or 3 years ago. No, it's something that has accumulated for more than 5, 10, 15 years. So it piles up. And the second and the most obvious thing is a sedentary lifestyle. You go to work, you sit on a chair like this. You come back home, you lie down on a couch. You know, you're in your car, you're seated. Most of the time, you're seated. Because maybe at that same moment, it feels good. It makes you feel okay. But it's setting you up for a life of pain in your later ages that maybe you've already started witnessing now. The third thing that's causing this as well is inflammation from poor diet. This cliche, it's not even a cliche. What we say, you are what you eat. It's real. It's real. You might eat it now and you feel good, but you don't know that somewhere in your body, it's marked negative. And then you keep it on, you keep it on. It keeps on piling, but it's not, it just keeps on piling. Until the day you reach a certain age or something happens, you take a wrong move, and all of a sudden, you are old. You cannot even move again. You need help to stand up. And it becomes serious. No, listen, it did not happen overnight. It's just been because of poor eating habit that you have cultivated for a very long time. And I'm not saying you are wrong. I'm not blaming you. Maybe because we are just so busy. Maybe you did not have the right knowledge for healthy eating. Or maybe your environment was not conducive to help you do the right things. So I'm not blaming you, but I'm just trying to let you know that it's because of those things that you did in the past, knowingly or unknowingly, that's led to this situation that we are about to change now. That's the most important thing. We are going to change it, period. And the last thing that causes this pain around your knee is lack of strong surrounding muscles around that area. You know where you need to share the pressure. You don't have to focus all the pressure on your knees. But when you have strong muscles, it's distributed evenly all towards your lower body. You have a better stamina, you have a better posture, and then you don't feel all that weight on your knees. We can sum what we've said already so far into 3 mistakes people make. Number 1 is people make the mistake of only resting and avoiding movement. Number 2, people make the mistake of avoiding a proper, healthy, balanced diet and hydration. You know, because it's easy, They order fast food. It's easy. They drink these carbonated drinks. They drink alcohol all the time. I'm not saying these things are bad, but you remember I said balanced diet. You have to balance all of this up and then focus most of the time, 80% of the time, on natural, minimally processed foods. At that same moment, you are not only nourishing your body for the moment, but you are building a stronger body for the future. And the third mistakes that people sometimes make is that even when they want to exercise, even when they've decided to start exercising, they focus on the wrong exercises. They start with very high intensity exercises. They start lifting weight and lifting very heavy weight. They don't balance the exercise to their levels, to their know-how, to their skills. This leads to injury. This leads to more pain. So it's important to understand these things. And when you understand what's wrong or what you are doing wrong or what you are not getting right, things start to move towards the right direction because you already know that what I'm doing, it's wrong. So you start to actively looking for solutions. To the most important question you are asking, Coach, how do we start reversing this pain? The first thing to start with is gentle mobility routine. You need to have a mobility routine where you are moving your body intentionally. You're doing specific exercises. My next video, I'm going to make a video about those exercises you should be doing if you have knee pain. So don't forget to subscribe. It's very important. Focus on some mobility workouts when you're having those pains on your knees. And then when it comes to your nutrition, you should focus on an anti-inflammatory nutrition. Go back to the basics. Natural, minimally processed food. I'm not saying 100% of the time. Then that will not be sustainable. 80% of the time, you're eating natural foods. Focusing on protein. Protein is going to be, it's going to be a cheat code. Protein is going to be a savior. Not only in building and preserving muscles, but it's also going to help in healing your joints. So focus on protein. Focus on fiber. Protein and fiber. Eat most of the time just these two and you'll start feeling the difference. And then one of the things that's highly underrated is walking. Start walking. Each day from now on, start with a 10-minute walk just around your block. When you wake up in the morning, go out 10-15 minutes, just walk around. Or when you come back from work in the evening, walk around. Just walking gently around the block and then gradually increasing the time. It's going to be amazing, not only for your joints, but it's going to help in your weight loss as well. And it's going to help build that confidence and that stamina to lead you to a place where you actually start to exercise. It's going to be step by step, step by step. But because we are assuming you've not exercised for a very long time, we have to start gradually reversing all those things and making your body be comfortable with these patterns, with these new movements, with these different patterns of your life. We don't have to stress your body just on the go. We have to go gradually. So start with walking around your block. And it's also going to be important to use some supplements. I'm not a doctor. I'm not prescribing anything to anyone. But I'm simply advising you on supplements you can use that's going to help alleviate these things. You can have a talk with your doctor. Turmeric, omega-3 fatty acids. These are supplements that will help you feel relieved and feel better. And gradually, with your movement, with your walking, with your nutrition, with everything we've talked about, gradually, you will start reversing the pain. I want you to really know and believe in one thing. Your body is still capable of healing. In fact, your body is going to heal. Period. We are not negotiating this. Your body is going to heal. And we are going to get it right. But you have to believe. That's where we are starting from. You have to believe. I know some people are going to be asking me, Coach, even after 40? And I'm telling you, especially after 40. Yeah, we are going to do it. You are not falling apart. No, you are not falling apart. You just need the right inputs. And honestly, there is something if you are, let me say 35, let me not say 40, let me say 35. If you are 35 and above, there is something we have now that the Gen Z generation does not have. They are aging way quicker than us. They are aging way faster than us. And when you look at how fast they are aging, is it their fault? Is it the new environment we are into it right now? It should ring alarm bells in your mind. What do I need to do to stay younger? Not only on how I look, but on how I move. What do I need to do? And this is what you need to do. As I said on my next video, I'm going to show you exercises you should be doing to help relieve that pain and still be fit and be good and to look and feel good even after 40. Then I'm going to talk about back pain as well. So don't forget to subscribe, stick around, comment, like, share with anyone you think might need to hear this. The free fat loss guide. I'll leave the link in the comment section. Copy that. See you in the next one.